In continuation with my previous vlog, we are here at San Francisco, landed safely and peacefully. After an ultra long haul flight across the Pacific, a smooth landing always feels special because every long flight is a combination of planning, teamwork, weather, and patience. Now begins a 2-day layover here at San Francisco, and I'll take you through what that really looks like for a pilot. Right now, we are at the airport waiting for our bags. If you notice around this terminal, you'll often see sniffing dogs moving through the area. These dogs are a part of airport security. They are trained to detect prohibited items quickly and effectively without disrupting passengers. It's one of the many quiet layers of safety that operate in the background at major international airports like San Francisco. Most travelers hardly notice them, but they play an important role in keeping airports safe. Once the bags are in hand, it's time to head out and get some much needed rest.
Hi, we are in San Francisco for the first time.
Thank you. Bye bye. Bye.
It's about 6 pm and finally some fresh air after 17 long hours. Long haul flights are demanding not just on the body but on the senses. The first breath outside always feels like a reset. Now it's time to head to the hotel and begin the layover. It was about an hour's drive to the hotel, and finally here we are. Tired and honestly dead. After a 17-hour flight, even the simplest things feel heavy. This is where recovery becomes important. Rest, hydration, and resetting the body clock. Day 1 of the layover starts with one major priority: sleep and just sleep. It feels so good when you're finally in your room and you know it's all over now. The planning, the flying, the responsibility, all done. Now it's time to switch off, recover, and let the body catch up. This is the part of the layover people don't see, but pilots value the most. I quickly finished my prayers and headed out to grab some food. The restaurant at the hotel was already shut. This is quite common on long haul arrivals. Late landings, time zone shifts. Your body is hungry when the city is actually winding down. A quick meal, then it's time to finally get some proper rest. Thank God, In and Out is open till 3 am, and after such a long day, we ended up having some junk. Ideally, pilots try to eat clean, but after ultra long haul flights, practicality sometimes wins over perfection. Their priority is to eat something, hydrate, and get rest. Not perfect nutrition, but definitely well needed. After a great and sound night's sleep, I was wide awake and all set to venture out. Good rest after a long haul flight makes a world of difference. It helps reset the body clock, clears the mind, and prepares you for the days ahead. Day 1 of the layover begins. Time to step out and make the most of it. So I just started strolling. No rush, just letting the body move and mind settle. After long haul flights, gentle movements like this really helps. It improves circulation, reduces stiffness, and helps the body adjust to a new time zone. Sometimes the best way to recover is to slow down. Then I stepped into Boudin for some fresh bread, and this place is actually special. Boudin Bakery is famous for its San Francisco sourdough. What makes it unique is the natural wild yeast found in San Francisco air, something that can't be exactly replicated anywhere else in the world. In fact, Boudin has been using the same sourdough starter for over 170 years now. That's why sourdough tastes different here. It's not just bread, it's a piece of San Francisco's history. For pilots on layovers, places like this are a very simple way to experience the city without doing too much. Fresh bread, good walk, and cool weather, a perfect way to start the day. Next stop, the very famous Ghirardelli Square. Time to pick up some chocolates. This place was originally a chocolate factory built in late 1800s. It belonged to Domenico Ghirardelli, an Italian chocolatier who made San Francisco famous for premium chocolates. The factory later got converted into this open public square, but the chocolate legacy stayed. That's why this place is always buzzing. Tourists, locals, and chocolate lovers alike. Chocolates sorted, and the walk continues with my co-pilot. Good crew chemistry matters not just in the cockpit but outside it as well. He also suggested this double meat burger, and we ended up having it as a small snack. Layovers aren't always about perfect routines. It's about listening to your crew, enjoying the moment, and keeping things simple. Snack done and back to walk. And now it was time for some basic window shopping. Nothing planned, just walking around, taking it easy, and soaking in the city. During layovers, this kind of light activity really helps. It keeps you moving without tiring you out, which is exactly what your body needs after a long haul flight. Sometimes the simplest things make the best use of a layover. Now the jet lag has started catching up, and after eating junk pretty much throughout the day, I felt like grabbing something healthy as I headed back to the hotel. Jet lag affects appetite as much as it affects sleep. Your body clock is confused, so listening to what your body needs becomes important. A lighter meal, some hydration, and then it's time to wind down. Here's something interesting before I wrap up. Did you know that during winters, especially on polar routes, the outside air temperature at 35,000 feet can drop to nearly minus 68 degrees Celsius? At those temperatures, fuel can actually freeze inside the aircraft tanks. So, how do we handle this in flight? How do pilots and aircraft systems make sure fuel remains safe and usable even in extreme cold? If you find this interesting, do like, share, comment, subscribe, and hype. We'll discuss this topic in great detail in my next vlog. And that completes my layover, and I'm now headed back home. I'll see you all in the next vlog where we'll discuss the topic I just mentioned. Till then, God bless. Bye bye.